When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pit Bull Stadium. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So Wake Forest's offense will go on the attack first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game...
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Wake Forest. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the FIU Panthers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And, David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense. And he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Biletnikoff Award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
They'll send the back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And the Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. The quick out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. FIU pushing tempo. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Line gets set, first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Burke. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Making side adjustments here. Pulls it in. It's Wallace. Guys, let's step back for a moment and talk a little Wake Forest. We're at the halfway point of the season. They're sitting atop the rankings. How hard is it to maintain that focus as the season goes along?
It's really tough, and that's one thing this coaching staff's really been trying to focus on is just to take one opponent at a time, regardless of where they're ranked, regardless of where you're playing. You've got everybody's attention. You're the #1 team of the country midway through the year, David, but there are tougher challenges ahead.
Well, and it's hard to get your players' attention because you start thinking you're good. We've got to get better every week, every practice, and sometimes that #1 ranking makes you not work as hard, gets you a little bit complacent, so that's the job of this coaching staff moving forward.
3rd down play from the gun. Finds the tight end. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? Looking to fire. Flushed out of the pocket. Hit as he throws. Intercepted. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll start this drive with a pass. Punts it out of the air. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're the offense and you continue seeing that coverage, you might as well keep attacking it just like that.
FIU pushing tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Safe completion on the screen. Touchdown, Florida International. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
The screen game is such a big part of this offense. A nice job by the quarterback holding on to it until the last possible second, and the O-line getting downfield, picking up their blocks. They make it about as easy as they can for this running back to find the end zone.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He wants to change this route. He'll start this drive going to the air. Takes a hit as he fires. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. We've reached a break. It's FIU with the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pressure coming. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Wide open downfield. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Wait. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Now, you got to love the creativity with the tight ends nowadays. They can do so many different things. Does a good job. He slips behind the defense. Defense doesn't know where he went. And what does he do? He gets in for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Carter. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
On offense, you're just trying to buy yourself some real estate here, backed up deep in your own end, a quick throw on the slant, but the defense right now playing so physical, they're able to jar the ball loose on the incompletion because of the hit against one of the faster players you're going to see in college football.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the stick.
Gonna take a shot. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. The Demon Deacons will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Might be calling a hot route. Rushes on him. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
They'll go to the air. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
They decided to go for it on 4th down, and that was not easy, man. These windows open and close so quickly when you're throwing into the end zone, but really nice timing by the quarterback, and because of that, on 4th down, it's a touchdown.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Illinois is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Jeff George should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Duke. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking down the middle. Finds his man open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got him downfield. At the 35, he's open. Touchdown, Panthers. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Just an outstanding performance for this guy behind center. They've been playing pitch and catch at an elite level, and there have been no answers defensively. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Keeps looking downfield. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Makes the grab. It's Wallace. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
With the catch, it's Tease. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line.
How many 1st downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
A run for the quarterback. Plows through the defense. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Oh, they're after him. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. Got it in stride at the 15. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Panthers!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
You just can't turn it over and throw it.
He's got it along the sideline. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive, maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on first down, first play of the drive.
Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Here's the pressure. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. Under fire. He uncorks one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Demon Deacons will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't.
Turning it on! And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
The option play stands for exactly what it means. The quarterback has multiple options. He can do multiple things. And defensively, you really have to do a good job of being super sound, understanding your assignment. And they do a good job here, making the quarterback do what he's supposed to do, make him pitch the football. But if I'm a quarterback, it's basically like me blocking that defensive end. Now I pitch it. Running back, you go do the work.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. One drive has already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again, this time a rather long one from 46 yards out. He got it. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it fly. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
And listen, there's different degrees of open, but in college football, that's open. When your receiver has a step on the guy, man, those are the ones you feel like you should complete most of the time, and he just overthrew that one.
Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. To the ground with the back. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. FIU pushing tempo. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Right down the boulevard. It's good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of interest in this Pac-12 showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. BYU is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Ty Detmer, this might not be over just yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Utah. We'll keep you posted on things in this game that's sure to shake things up in the Pac-12. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Caught over the middle. It's Burke. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Complete on third down. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, FIU.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
He's moving out of the pocket. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. This offense has it with really good field position. Got a man. It's Mays. Lowers those pads. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Here's the handoff. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll keep it himself. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He wants it all. Touchdown, Florida International. Fired in from the red zone for the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Pulls it in. It's Wallace.
I mean, what great athletic ability to toe tap the sidelines and keep them in bounds. What a 1-yard gain.
That's caught. It's Wallace. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. An explosive play to wrap up the third quarter. Oh, they finally got him out of bounds, but not before he carried some momentum for his team into the fourth quarter.
On the
They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. The Demon Deacons are in the hurry-up. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on third and goal. They'll try to run it in. And the ball comes out close to the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wake.
That play right there may take a year off of the head coach's life. He thought his offense was going in for an easy score. They fumbled it. Could have been a disaster, but very lucky to pounce on it, and they get the touchdown regardless.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Obviously backed up against it. Time running out. Got to get the football back. 2 good plays. Now third down. I stay aggressive. Have to come after him. If they decide to throw the football, so be it. But stay aggressive. Get that football back for your offense.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Finds his man. It's Mays. He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. It has been a huge struggle so far for this guy. He just hasn't been able to get into any type of rhythm. And I think it's fair to say that the corner and the rest of his buddies on defense have won this battle, keeping this quarterback in check, David.
They have. They've definitely won the battle, and you wanted to see more in this matchup. And I tell you what, this QB, we know he's got ability. And listen, I know that's a great corner out wide, but I wish he'd have made a little bit more of the simple.
There he goes. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Demon Deacons are in the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Black 24. Black 24. 29 Philly.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Touchdown, Demon Deeks. A great catch and run for 6.
Love the individual effort here by the wide receiver. After he has the ball, able to make people miss. You see the speed as he goes in for the touchdown.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And that was a big-time stop defensively. Being physical, creating a negative play on that last run. Now you're setting up 3rd down. This is the critical time. You've got to find a way to get off the field. You're trailing late in the game. Give it back to your offense to go see if they can score.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes a connection. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Nice job executing the 4-minute offense. You know, they practice this throughout the week, having a lead late in the game, running plays to just get enough to get first downs to stay on the field, and they are executing this 4-minute offense to perfection.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Panthers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
And he tacks on the extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense.
double.
Quarterback making adjustments. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Makes the catch down the right side. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He'll take another shot here. Got it inside the 10. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. From the gun, he'll try to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to...
And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
That is such a great job by the offense, putting together a touchdown drive when they needed it most. Not a lot of time left to go, but if their defense can get them the ball back, they've got an opportunity to kick a field goal and walk out of here with a win.
They got the touchdown they needed. Now trailing by a field goal, they'll line up for the onside kick. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting 1st down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage. You're probably getting blitzed. It's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout, run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he missed it. No good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
I love the confidence this coach has in his young kicker to trot him out there, try to tie the game up with under a minute to go. And the kid's got tremendous leg talent, just couldn't execute that field goal.
Here's a throw downfield late. He hauls it in, and nobody's close. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on 1st down. Dances away. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. Timeout is called with just a single second left. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And with a single second left, a field goal attempt to try to get another chance in overtime. Kick comes up a little short, and now he's thinking kick 6. Quick step and go. What a game. We had a furious fight all the way to the final ticks, and that one is going to be remembered.